Good evening, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas. Welcome to this week League of Primos Weekly Review, as we know it as La War. But a very special presentation for you tonight. In the honor of Christmas, I would like to read you all a poem. Here it begins. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the league playoff matches were brewing, everyone full of glee. The owners watching, at the TV they stare, in hopes that players scoring would finally be there. The games were great, some were snoozers, so let's start with the bracket for all the losers. While visions of championships danced through some head, some people fought for the first overall pick next year instead. Lauren's Autumn teams fought, and so did the Biscuits of Cheddar, clashed 1v1 to see whose pick may be better. Red Lobster with 23.6 from Kittle and 21.9 from Jer Burrow, and a whopping 34.6 from James Cook, whose scoring was thorough. But Lauren would not go quietly into the night, for she got 24.1 from Jerome Ford and 39.5 from Chubba Hubba with delight. So Hooperville on top. What was the score? Lauren wins 128.28 to 133.94. Brendan played Kevin in this football slate, but got blown out 78.04 to 137.8. The Big Tree City Big Bears hibernated, sleeping where they lie, but only scored 71.98 points on their bye. The loser game, the game of bot, actually had a good amount of scoring where others did not. Tevat versus the one who paid their tax fought a great battle as their owners relax. But who wins this battle of these AFK few? Tevat prevails 91.58 to 111.62. So this gets us into our bracket of winners, the ones looking to get winner chicken dinners. Trash Pandas were on a bye, taking a snooze. It's finally a week where I cannot lose. But what happened without a chance of defeating? Allegations of roster changes and of the commissioner cheating. But the league went and did an investigation internal and found there was no wrongdoing, so Kevin, go like a urinal. But before the semis, two other teams did go head-to-head, as they did not fight for a trophy, but 5th place instead. Two teams whose mascots got shot in the dome, face-to-face, even though they already have been sent home. On Saquon, on Henry, on Debo, John, who scored 36, 27.9, and 25.1. But Abe Lincoln wouldn't die twice, he would put up a fight. So he also put up some scoring from Thursday to Monday night. 21 from Brandon Aubrey, and 22 from Jamar Chase, and added 34.1 from Allen, 32.4 from Gibbs, scoring shot into space. So who ended up winning in this battle so fine? Abe Lincoln's rusty trombones, 167.46 to 139.9. So we finally get into the games that actually matter. So we rush to see who climbs up this winner's ladder. El Hamburglar versus Jack Sparrow's tight end. So who won? Well, we will see this trend. El Hamburglar's got 33.6 from James Conner, and from Sam Darnold, 22.94. 26.9 from Kyron Williams. Jay Jets, 41.4. What a score. But don't let these high scores make you deceive, for the Pirate Booty has some tricks up his sleeve. 19.8 from Devontae and 24.3 from Bijan. Man, I shouldn't have traded them. Boy, was I wrong. He added 26 from Purdy, 20.3 from Flowers. Man, all these points came raining down just like showers. But that was in the end, or there's no debate, for Jonathan Taylor scored a whopping 53.8. On the back of 218 rushing yards and 3 tutties, these good friends were no longer buddies. For out of Hamburglar and Jack Sparrow, only one could score more, and the tight ends prevail, 186.42 to 156.54. So now to our last game. What a treat. We have our final game, the game of the week. Allison, the name that just means wins, versus Kevin James Hott. This is where the fun begins. Kevin James Hott, the league's leading scorer, started off hot. I mean, a real scorcher. 27.32 from Baker, 23.7 from A.J. Brown, 24 from Smith and Jigba, 20.9 from Bowers. He was going to town. He added 19.8 from Higgins and 27 from Josh Jacobs. That's not the end, I promise, as he got 35.2 from Brian Thomas. But Allison, with only 2 games she lost this season, knows she can win. She's in the semis for that reason. But it seems her team did not know this, because on this fateful week, her team did throw it. The score was pitiful, her team crashing down like 9-11, as her highest score was DK with only 14.7. So at the end of the day, it was the score that wasn't close in the slightest, as Kevin James wins 180.72 to 93.06. So the table is set, the championship game is set now, the climax to the season's here. Holy cow. Kevin James hot versus Jack Sparrow. Who will win this week? Well, that will start tomorrow. Well, the betting odds show who they believe will dominate, as they have Kevin James hot to win by 9.8. But I will exclaim before I go out of sight, Merry Lapwar to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas, everyone.